It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is M.A.T.E and today we are continuing with Aegon Targaryen's newly formed Westeros and the Iron Throne. So we've got various decisions that we can do. We also have many and several titles that we need to deal with. And also deal with the issue of succession, which at the moment is going to my daughter. So first things first, we can, although we are in a deficit at the moment, which is a little bit annoying, we can request a coronation, which will cost me 30 gold, expand the royal fleet, which costs 200, improve fortifications, improve the Red Keep itself, establish the Kingsguard, ask for help managing my titles, and much, much more. We also have several prisoners, many of which are wives to the Paramounts. So we have some we can sell. Greyjoy, you're not. Oh, you are. You're wife to Lord Paramount Harren, so we'll keep you. Argella is wife to Oris, apparently. Well, we don't want to keep his wife, because we gave him the Stormland, so he can have her for some... Oh, for 10 gold. Oh, well, I suppose we are in debt, so yeah, every bit of gold counts. Faction-wise, there is a large faction for independence, so we may well be called into war once again. And lots of people not really listening to what we would like them to do. In terms of titles, lots and lots of titles that we don't need or want. So that is something else that we will need to do. What crown am I wearing? I would rather wear my crown, yeah. We also have an egg from Balerion, which is really good news. So we could potentially give that to Rhaenys, who lost her dragon. Meraxis, very unfortunately. There's also the issue of establishing the Kingsguard, which I think we can do for free. So let's go about doing that. Ooh, Joffrey Dane, yes please. 95... 90 for Sir Gregor Good, and Sir Griffith Good is 100, but we want a Dane, and he will indeed be my commander. Cool. Meanwhile, we also need commander of the Gold Cloak, so we need to give away King's Landing. We need a few more commanders. Torrent Stark, Balman, what are we doing in positions here? We can change this as well. Right, so let's not change. Do I hold the Kingdom of the Trident still? I do still hold the Kingdom of the Trident. Well, ultimately I want to give that to someone else. And I'll probably have to give them the seat of Harrenhal in doing so. I was thinking of giving it to my High Admiral, which is Daemon of Driftmark, but what we want to do is effectively establish a Valyrian-based Westeros. So revoke all the titles that we can, or indeed imprison people, because they're going to revolt inevitably. However, in the meantime, you're pretty abysmal. Anyone better? Joshua, you're better. King's Landing is also a project for lots of investment, so we need to bear that in mind. So let's roll the tape. Let's disband any levies that are up, and we need to fill the Kingsguard. We also need to get opinion slightly better for us, because at the moment no one is that keen on the new Targaryen rule. The greatest knights have been collected. So Gregor Good again. So Beric Storm. Well, So Griffith Good seemed to be the best bet, and he's indeed accepted. And Oris is, I'm sure, no doubt pleased to have his wife back. Building a road network is going to require me to have stewardship of 18, or my essential as stewardship of 18, and that's my hand. So if we put Lauren in as that, presumably we can do it. We can indeed. It's going to cost money though. A vacancy has become available on the Kingsguard. Let's have a look at the greatest knights in all the realm. So Garman Hightower with 70, Sir Arlen Rushmore, and Sir Gregor Good. I don't want another Good, we want people from different families. But what we might do is just test out the road, because I suspect this develops the King's Road. Let's give it a go. We've commissioned the construction of a great network of roads. Yeah, it's going to cost us 100 gold. Well, we want a King's Road to Storm's End because they're our main ally, so hopefully for lots of support. Grace, the Kingdom of the Trident currently has no incumbent separate from the crown. I petition that I should be made overlord of this region. Think again. Levy the tax, or we have enough coin to fund it. Well, we do need a special one-off tax of 10%. Yes. And that's given us lots and lots of money there, which is really good. Let's have a look who we can have. Gerald Lannister. No interest in him. Alfred Marbrand, potential. And Lewin of Dawn. What about a Marbrand? Yep, he's happy to join. Excellent. But his dad is furious. Oh well. My Storm Singer seems to have disappeared, so let's try again there. I do need to get rid of the city of King's Landing, so let's go to our court. Let's go to opinion. Who is Quentin Coheris? Do you want the city of King's Landing? You can have it, my friend. And you can also become my commander of the Gold Cloaks. Here you go. You want the Kingdom of the Trident. I'm afraid no one's getting the Kingdom of the Trident just yet. I want to be able to have a decision on it. Greatest knights of all in the realm. Harold Qui? Let's try Harold then. And he has rejected it. Meanwhile, lots of plots going on, but I just need to make sure that there's no plots against me or my sisters. There's a plot to fabricate a claim on the Iron Throne. Oh no, claim on the Trident. Put an end to that. And another one for the Trident as well. 50% for imprisonment, which we succeeded. Let's have a look what other claims are going on. Replace Sereni. Fabricate a claim on the kingdom. Absolutely not. End your plot. 44%. And we succeeded there. We are not going to have any crap from these lords. They are going to follow, or they will face the wrath of the dragon. Visenya wants to... Oh, for goodness sake, Visenya, stop arguing with your sister. We've got enough arguments going on with the lords. Tarth is complaining. Well, he can stay there. Don't plot against me. Gregor Good still. Beric Storm and a Hightower. What about Beric Storm then? Yeah, he's up for it. Excellent. And his dad is pleased. Makes a happy change. Let's have a look. We've got the Temple of Remembrance, which is in King's Landing. Well, that can go to probably my Septon. Have the Temple of Remembrance. There you go. Congratulations. Meanwhile, we could do one of the big decisions. We can improve fortifications, or we can expand the Red Keep. The Red Keep is still below the size and power befitting a king. Or we can improve the fortifications and defences, which will attract more people to the city. Let's do that. It's time for you to recognise the full independence of Seaguard. Ha! Are you mad? There is quite a large independence faction, so we're going to face a very large scale war, but we have dragons, so this is prime opportunity for us to revoke various provinces. We knew it would happen eventually, and this just gives us cause to fight them. Final. Oh, I'm just going to have that bloody good going on. There you go. You can be on. Right. Let's get the troops up and about. 30,000 from the Stormlands. Excellent indeed. It is a bit of a mess because several lords rebel against me, but we will do what we can do. 8,000 from the Vale. So the Vale's remained true. To be honest, you guys are more trouble than you're worth for the minute. You can come up again. You can come up again. So we'll have the troops from the Vale come towards King's Landing as well. If you guys can form up there, that would be grand. Ideally, don't want to use my own troops. And troops from the Reach. Could do a quick burn of the Westerlands. Don't see why not. Let's get Joffrey in, and where's my sister? Oh, is she not a commander anymore? She should be. Or is she injured right now? What's going on, sister? Queen of the Iron Throne. Does that mean I can't have you as a commander? Huh. Well, I suppose we've got one dragon. Head straight up. Torren, you can help as well. Meanwhile, Oris, are you about anywhere? No. Balman, Alan, and John Rosby. You guys might as well. I think we'll ignore Dawn for the minute. The Westerlands I'm keen to deal with. If the Starks remain faithful, they can stay in the north for now. We might have to do the changes gradually, but we'll still make the changes. A High Valyrian Westeros will be born. Ah, we can choose another commander now. Can I have my wife? No. Oh well. Oris it is. Alan Coheris with 60. Franklin Inchfield with 60. Right, well, we'll go for you as your High Valyrian. And he's very pleased. Excellent. I do need a new hand, though. Which I should probably make Oris, to be quite frank. He's loyal to me, so... Warden of the South is going to go to the Reach. She wants me to kill my vassal. No. Quite a few troops. Right, we need some leadership here. It's a shame we don't get many more commanders, because we kind of need them. But I guess we'll have to do what we can do. God, you've taken 4,000 troops of attrition already. We will deal with the Kingsguard later. In the meantime, the rock is going to get sieged. And we are sending troops in support of Byford, or Hayford rather. And let's get you guys all together. You might as well go straight to Seaguard and start thinking about taking him out. Title Warden stands empty. Lord of the Vale will be Warden of the East. We've got various prisoners. 7 prisoners. Also a bunch of plots. You want to kill my queen. Why? Can you just not, please? Right, well, that's another war we're going to have to deal with, but that's fine. You want to continue to fabricate a claim on me. I'm sorry, but I'm just not accepting claims right now. If there are any more claims, come out now. You want to fabricate a claim. Well, I won't lose Oris, so... Let's go burn Casterly Rock. Meanwhile, just let the wars continue. Seaguard has the main force in the north. Can I deploy my dragon? I can indeed. Watch him get maimed. We've taken Casterly Rock. Well, we'll have his family put in dungeon. And the Lannisters will stay where they are. And we'll siege out all the other ones. And give some attention to my daughter, yeah. Title Warden stands empty. Warden of the West. I'll pick someone later. We're in the midst of war. I think 5,000 troops to defend the south. I'm not sure what's coming from Dawn, but not normally like too excessive. The force up here can easily deal with anything that they throw at us, and we have support of the north, so we know nothing too surprising will be coming our way. You can head down and take out these 5,000 troops from the rock. Oh, and they just escaped. You want to be given the trident. I'm sorry, but we're not doing with that right now. You're gonna need to be just disbanded. And I may well need to swap out Aegon to come here. I feel less cheaty doing that because he's on a dragon. Defeat in the north. Meanwhile, you're continuing to follow this Lannister force. If they move again, we're just going to start sieging other places. Lord Ossifer Marbrand's treason is one thing, but that a Marbrand stands beside the Iron Throne. No, he's fine. He's loyal to me. He'll do his duty. And we have indeed... Right, we actually need to start getting some good war score now. Westerland's army defeated. That should be a good contribution for us. Although less than I'd hoped. Let's get these armies combined. You can come south. John Rosberry has been slain. That's very unfortunate. I'm pretty sure he had pledged undying loyalty to us. Victory there. And a couple of prisoners. Let's get another army formed and led by Balman to take out the Iron Isles King. We also need to start sieging, and you can start sieging as well. Victory there. If you go straight to Seaguard, you might be able to get a cheeky attack. Let him rot. Let's... I was just about to put Aegon in there, so that was unfortunate timing, but we'll see what happens. Probably should have put in other commanders here. Yeah, that's my bad. However, deploy the dragon in that siege, Dracarys. Taken Kingsguard Castle, which puts us at 76%. Just like that, all has changed, although we did have a loss here, which is unfortunate. We are going to continue and just hold the rock, I think, in the north. Could deploy the dragon when we get a chance. However, I'm going to end the episode here. Do let me know in the comments who you think should get what area, because we are going to start relieving people once we win this war, so we'll relieve at least the rock from the Lannisters, and think who you might want us to give it to. Do leave a like if you're enjoying the series, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.